Tammy's here along with cardiologist Dr. John Kennedy to help shatter the stereotype about who's at risk for a heart attack. I want everyone at home to pay attention because none of us are immune from a potential heart attack. And you're the picture of health. Everything seems great. You don't smoke. You exercise regularly. But let's talk about what scares you in terms of what you just saw in that tape piece.
Yeah, what really worries me about this, Travis, is that Tammy is this healthy woman. She exercises, she diets, she cruises through her life at breakneck speed. She's balancing her career life with her family life, and she's stressed out, just like many of the viewers that are out there today. And stress, I've studied it, is really, really bad for your heart. Heart disease is the #1 killer for women in the United States.
Wow.
And it's the day in, day out stressors. Stressing with your kids, all that stuff can add up over time to increase your risk of a heart attack. There's two kinds of stress. There's acute stress, which is sudden stress, and then there's this long-term stress. And I'm going to show you examples of both of those and how they affect our heart. So acute stress, it's this sudden stress. Imagine walking down the street and you hear the backfire of a car, and boom, it's this sudden startling of stress. It's sort of like that. And if you're healthy, you know, it usually doesn't affect us. And the long-term stress, the day in, day out stress, the kind of stress where you have a difficult commute to work, you're driving to work, you get stuck in traffic, you're worried about being late, the kind of stress that you have in a difficult, challenging relationship every day, that actually is bad for you because your stress response, your fight or flight response is turned on all the time. And these stress hormones that are flooding our veins are actually causing damage to our delicate heart tissue. And actually, I'll show you another example of how this works. Our arteries, okay, the inner artery of our arteries that feed our heart muscle, imagine that this is the inner lining, and I coat it with this spray butter, okay? And imagine how this spray butter is just like the cholesterol and the plaque buildup in the arteries. It weakens the blood vessel, okay? And now imagine how this is a water pick, and how the blood flow is really kind of flowing through the artery, and even though it's damaged, it's able to withstand the pressure of this water. Now, when we get stressed, our heart rate goes up, our blood pressure goes up, and the blood becomes much faster and can actually tear this blood vessel. And when it tears and puts a hole in it, our body tries to repair itself and form a clot. And when we form a clot, it blocks blood flow. The blood flow doesn't flow to the muscle, and we actually have a heart attack.
Oh, I'm just stressed out. My goodness.